Video link. Imran Ahmad Khan.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, when we discuss genocide, we must understand the horrific ordeal that those who are persecuted suffer. Mr. Deputy Speaker, imagine having your family and loved ones torn away from you, imprisoned, tortured, raped, sterilized and murdered, all for the crime of being who they were or being different. Imagine being discriminated against for your belief or being subject to political or ideological indoctrination. Mr. Deputy Speaker, for millions alive today, this shared nightmare is their reality, and these horrors are just some of the sickening crimes being inflicted upon the Uyghur people, with knowledge, approval and consent from Beijing and the Chinese Communist Party. Mr. Deputy Speaker, this is a genocide. More than 1 million Muslims, most of whom are Uyghurs, have been detained, indoctrinated, sterilized and tortured. We have not seen the systematic detention of an ethnic minority group on this industrial scale since the Holocaust. This is not only an evil program designed to eradicate an entire culture, but an effort to profit off the back of human slavery, suffering and misery. At least 80,000 Uyghurs were transferred from Xinjiang camps to work in factories across China between 2017 and 2019. The report, titled Uyghurs for Sale, from the Australian Strategic Policy Institute, provides a damning insight into these slave factories. One factory in eastern China that manufactures shoes for Nike is equipped with, and I quote, watchtowers, barbed wire fences, and police guard boxes. Mr. Deputy Speaker, these crimes must cease. We, who live free, possess a moral duty to stand up to the Chinese Communist Party and uphold the values of pluralism, decency, and human rights. Doing nothing in the face of overwhelming evidence would render us complicit in this most monstrous crime. Enough of words alone. If the United Kingdom is to be regarded as a true defender of liberty, freedom and justice, we must act. The International Court of Justice's position on genocide could not be clearer. The obligation to prevent arises the instant that a state party believes there is a risk of genocide. The case law states you are obliged to do all you can to protect the very moment you reasonably suspect genocide is a serious risk. Mr. Deputy Speaker, as parliamentarians, we must do all we can to stop these atrocities. The time to act is now.